flutters by. Contains the wind, she takes to the sky. You try to contain her, you let her make her mind. She lays on my shoulder, if only for tease. Off to the wind, floating on the breeze. In that moment she'll be mine, butterfly. But I guess there's some things it's not meant to. I guess if I love her, let go. I guess if I love her, let go. Make sense of this, there ain't no making sense of that. And hoping it's just hoping when we don't know the word. Won't you run so far, yeah, fly so free? I've never felt so stuck in between. At the end of the day, just won't you say that you stay? I guess there's something.
You have a whole line of
Hey backseaters, thanks for joining us again. I know this is a pop-up live on patrol. I know the cat team this afternoon didn't get out, so I called the Rev and I said, Rev, we should go out for a little bit. And I got to tell you that no matter what kind of mood I'm in, and you know it's been a tough 2 weeks. It's between the Burnsville incident and our incident, just watching the impact that it has on some of our deputies. It's been a little bit difficult, but when I hear my son's music there, it cheers me up.
Yeah.
That's okay, right?
That's perfectly fine.
And then in case a lot of you wonder, that is my son. He passed away, but his name is Kyle Fletcher. And you can kind of find him on YouTube or SoundCloud. He's got a number of records, but that song Butterfly is my personal favorite. So we use that periodically. But in either case, Deputy Kill is doing good. I spent a fair amount of time with him yesterday, and he's doing good long term, you know, in terms of the impact on your family and your children. We're just going to have to wait and see, because that is a scary thing for a family, as it should be. So that's number one. Rest assured, he's doing good physically. We'll just take it day by day. He's surrounded by a lot of his teammates at the cat team, and some of those, as you imagine, took that pretty hard too, but not going to belabor that point today because we're optimistic. Regarding the investigation, rest assured, St. Paul Police Department is homicide unit is investigating, and I'm 100% confident that because they have the car, the DNA, the clues, that they will solve the case. So that's all I'll say about it at this point. I had something else I wanted to say. A lot of you were wondering why the camera went black. And fair question. It was not intentional. But having said that, I'm not saying I wouldn't have done it myself once we got there. But so in order to control the different cameras, the smartest man, Kyle Meestead, has a computer that he can control the cameras on. And I have a camera here in the car. And it's one touch, I can move it to a different camera. So Rev, can you tell them what you're looking at there on that camera, on that phone face? What's that look like and the different names?
Yeah, it looks like just a 9-pad, 12-pad keypad with cam 1 saying Bob, 2 Mike, 4, is that 4 saying Pat, yep. 6 is Nicole, and the next one is Nicole again, and then camera 3 is Darren, my buddy. The cat team is camera 5.
You get the point.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of different buttons here. In fact, there's more if you scroll down. But when you're driving at high speed trying to catch up to Joe's pursuit on Friday, things do tend to dislodge and fly around. We keep the camera on a magnetic mount here. But So best guess is the camera fell. I might have grabbed it, touched a different box on the screen, and caused it to go black. But since it went black before we even knew that he had been shot, I can assure you it wasn't intentional. But I don't know that I would have wanted to expose him to that when we pulled up. Anyhow, not that we were even thinking in those terms. Normally we just maybe reverse the camera. But Pat and I both jumped out of the car without our phones because we were concerned. We wanted to check on Joe. Officer Sandell from St. Paul had just arrived, and he was in the process of taking off his vest to see if the bullet had broke the skin. So then we went to immediately looking for casings after we gave Joe a little hug. And I got to be honest with you, my wife and the smartest man were texting and calling us frantically, telling us that the screen went black. And it wasn't until I got back in the car and answered the phone that we knew that. So it wasn't intentional. However, we reserve the right to, if we think it's in the best interest, to mute what we're seeing. But it wasn't what we did. So that's that update. For those of you that are concerned about me wearing a vest, I do wear a vest. It's just under my pullover. Feel it there. Feel it there. See,
Oh yeah, he got one.
I wear a vest. You know, of course, it makes me look attractively fat. But I am considering, however, now, to be honest with you, wearing a tactical vest that is covers a little more and allows you to carry equipment like most of the CAT team does carry. So you might see me wear a little change in attire as we go forward. That last deal is a wake-up call for everybody. Finally, if you haven't listened to my radio interview with Chad Hartman, it's on the Facebook page. Love if you would listen to it. It's pretty long, 15 minutes long, but it gets some messages out that needed to be said. So, but Chad called me. I didn't solicit the interview. He called. Glad to oblige him. So the CAT team is out tonight again. Joe's going to be on workers' comp for a period of time until he's physically and mentally cleared to come back to work. So Rev, I kind of gave a little overview there. What's new in your life? You went to a graduation of some of our correctional officers. That was
was fun.
Posted on the Sheriff's Department page. Thanks for going there.
Yeah.
You were at Ricky Ellis's birthday party tonight.
72 years old, Ricky Ellis.
Ricky Ellis, 72 years old. Worked for the St. Paul Police Department. Now works for the Sheriff's Office as our ombudsman in the jail, making sure the inmates have someone to complain to.
Right. And he's good at what he does. Yeah. We love him. We definitely love him. It was an honor to sit beside him tonight and just talk and laugh. Yep. Food was good. And we, it was just a nice time. The graduation, I want to give Under Sheriff Ashley a shout out. She did a wonderful job.
Right, in charge of the jail.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job. She truly represented well. So look at those young people and some older people become COs, correctional officers, is a great step in the, we're just moving in the right direction.
We need them.
And Mickey Frost, who most of you know is a very good friend of mine, Mickey has been pushing. We need to see more of our inner city people taking the oath.
Yes.
And if we could just figure out how to get them to take the oath.
Well, first they got to take the test.
Well, yeah.
And they have to have, some of them are told don't be part of
Right. We got to stop that stuff.
That's what has to change.
We've got to stop telling people that they don't want to be police officers. You can't ask for a system to change if you ain't willing to help change it.
Right.
And I applaud Mickey because he's everybody that posts, whatever agency it is, he puts their flyer up and encourages our young people to become COs, CSOs, whatever the position is, get on the team so that you can help make a difference in our community. Thanks, Mick.
It's raining, it looks like now. After all that work we did to get the windshield clean, Rev, we worked our butts off to clean this windshield tonight,
and
folks.
then, look, and
then the rain started. We've discovered over time that when you take your car to the car wash, when they wax it at the very end, it leaves a wax film on your windshield, which normally you wouldn't mind, except that when it comes to live on patrol, we don't want it.
Right. We don't need that wax.
We don't need that.
Adult female to region.
So in terms of crime, there was a robbery up at Maplewood Mall complex there at the GameStop. Person came in and robbed the GameStop, demanded all the money. Suspect is at large. There was a shots fired call over there by Walter's Liquor at Union Arundel just a little bit ago. What else we got? What else?
Thank you, backseaters. Thank you. You're doing a marvelous job, helping us meet the need of the community. We have noticed, me, Star Wars, and Sergeant Scheller, an increase in not just homeless adults, but adults who have children that are homeless. And the gifts that you send are helping. And so I say thank you. I say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it's the system's really not up to speed in terms of taking care of the children. Rev and I were talking about last week. There was a call on a woman who overdosed in a bus stop, and the squads were going there, and the caller said she's passed out unconscious, but there's 3 small children with her.
Sad.
That's about as bad as it gets. Yeah, 3 small children with her. So take a look at your comments there, Rev, and
I'll listen.
See if you got any questions. Excuse me. Rev trying to kill me with the Rolaids.
I was just helping you.
I know, I'm just kidding you. Those little pieces of Rolaids, sometimes they get stuck in your mouth parts. It was a preventative Rolaid too, though. Preventative. Rev and I went to McDonald's before we started. I only ate half of what Rev had.
Right. You just told him I was at Ricky Ellis's thing. Now you tell him I can see Beverly now. My wife is like, I know he didn't eat McDonald's.
No. He didn't. Hey, because we're looking over there. Got an audio message at the Speedway that tells people thank you for shopping here, and all your movements are being recorded.
Are being recorded.
So anyhow, what I was going to say is, since this is pop up on a Wednesday night, be sure to share this with your other friends. I don't even know if Pat knows that Rev and I were going to go out tonight for a little bit. Pat went home about 6 work days today.
I haven't seen Pat on here yet. Pat, are you here? You know he'll comment.
Just text him to share the stream to the pages he shares it to.
Right.
So
4446. 4446.
Our CAT team has been working more closely with the Minneapolis members that are assigned to carjackings. And it's probably the best communication that I've seen, and I've been around for, well, too many years, but it's finally, we have I think, good communication about what's happening on their side of the river and what's happening on ours and how we can help each other. And obviously they have their hands full over there. Shootings, carjackings. So we're going to head out to Wiper Avenue and go north a little bit, check out a couple locations. We have all the radios on. It's not a lot of traffic right at the moment. I don't know what that means. Maybe the Bachelor's on. Is the Bachelor on?
I don't know. We were laughing about the Bachelor today.
Bachelor. Hey, the Bachelor. Speaking of the Bachelor, one of the 3 finalists. Don't ask me how I know this, but I just try to stay on top of stuff. is a woman named Daisy. Okay? From Becker, Minnesota. Did you know she's from Becker, Minnesota?
No.
3 finalists. One of them is Daisy from Becker, Minnesota. So to Daisy's family, if there's anybody listening that knows Daisy, congratulations on being one of the 3 finalists. My wife is personally rooting for your daughter, Daisy. It's a good thing we got more than one TV, though, in our house. But
Right.
but my wife is personally rooting for Daisy. And I'm sure that it's probably already been filmed. Somebody knows the answer. But
Daisy Kent from Becker, Minnesota.
Daisy Kent from Becker, Minnesota. And so what happens, Rev, in case you don't know, apparently they give roses to the people that are staying.
Right.
Whew, and that's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And if you don't get a rose, then you're roseless.
Then you get to go home.
Yeah, then you ride in the limousine and you tell the camera person why you were the perfect match for The Bachelor, and he should have chose you, right?
So is that really how it happens? You sit in the car and...
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes.
Wow, Bob.
That's how, never mind. Yeah, that's how normally they do it when they reject people. So, they basically argue their point after they're gone. But sometimes they bring past losers back for future bachelors. Or sometimes they have a person that lost that gets to be the bachelorette.
Yeah, I did hear that before. But I think you hear that on the news.
I'm just reading on a script. I don't know any of this, right?
Right.
So, anybody there that knows Daisy Kent from Becker?
Daisy, wow. Sue Barnes-Barris just said Daisy doesn't win. She's second.
Well, you can't tell us ahead of time. Sue, how do you know that?
Sue, tell us how you know that.
I don't know. Maybe,
most people say they never watch the show.
Here's the thing. Maybe my wife is watching past recorded versions so that if I happen to catch a part of it, it's maybe I'm like a week behind. 2 weeks.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think so. All right. Well, Daisy from Becker, here's the thing.
Well, they're laughing at you, buddy. They say you went from being a Swiftie to not.
Here's the thing. If it's true that Daisy lost, okay? If that's true, this is an official invitation for her to come and hang out with the cat team.
There you go.
There might be some available deputies at the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, Daisy. That's all I'm saying. But at a minimum, come and hang out with the cat team for a day. We would love to have you hang if you lost. If you win, congratulations, happy honeymoon, and go on.
Wow.
There's a lot of people that know what's going on. Oh, did you see Travis Kelce's brother give his retirement speech?
Yes.
You guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Very emotional, right?
Yep.
Jason Kelce give his retirement speech. It was hard. Obviously, they're a very emotional family. I was thinking about that.
All right. Somebody else just said Daisy is going to win. So now I'm going to have to go and find out what's exactly it's about.
Well, we don't want to spoil the surprise. If it's somewhere in social media, we don't want to spoil it. But win or lose, Daisy, open invitation to come and visit the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office cat team. What else? What other news? New news. What else we got?
Man, I'm trying to keep up with these people. They know everything.
Is Taylor Swift like the richest woman in America?
It's a long take them to answer that.
I don't know. I'm telling you. They were talking about how much she made on one concert in, I don't know where, Australia? Holy mackerel.
Oh, the high school hockey tournament. Yep, it started today.
Oh, well, the Class A, AA starts tomorrow. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And do you have any scores of what happened today?
Yep, I can tell you.
Nice and loud so I can
The
hear.
first game was, help me somebody, because it was 8-2 was the final. Ask me how I know. Because I'm sitting right in the Skyway talking to all the young people. It is...
There was probably 4 games today, right?
Yep.
Class A games.
And Hermantown, they won, it looks like, too. Let me go to the bracket.
I think they should move up to a higher category, but that's just me. Even though they are relatively small. They're always winning.
Who?
Hermantown.
Yeah, Hermantown, and the team that won earlier is War Road.
War Road.
They won earlier.
Yeah.
New Ulm lost to War Road 8-1.
Okay.
Cathedral beat Northfield
Okay. They beat
5-3.
Okay.
Hermantown beat Alexandria 6-0. Orono is playing now with Montemita.
Okay. Montemita is in there. That's right.
They're in there. Yep. Then we start again tomorrow, bright and early.
Tomorrow, 11 o'clock. 11
Ooh.
o'clock.
You got Rochester Central against Chanhassen.
And Chanhassen, big upset against Minnetonka in the section final. 2-1. They big upset.
Then you got Cretin-Derham Hall taking on Centennial.
Cretin-Derham Hall knocked out St. Thomas, I think. And Centennial is a quality squad, but that'll be... They always like those public versus private school matches. Yep.
Elk River Zimmerman will take on Edina.
Elk River got a long history. So does Edina. Great hockey. That's tomorrow night at 6.
Yep. And then Grand Rapids and White Bear Lake close it out tomorrow.
Grand Rapids and White Bear Lake, and I will be there for that game for certain. Got a lot of kids on the White Bear Lake team that our son played hockey with when he was in Squirts and Pee-wees. And their goalie, Leo Gabriel, is phenomenal. And I've known his dad and his mom and his brother there for many years, and it'll be fun to watch Leo in the nets again.
And in my neighborhood, Cretin will play Central in basketball the next round because Central won today.
Okay.
Yep.
So just if you're from outstate, we are the state of hockey here in Minnesota, and this is the finest high school hockey tournament in the world, and a lot of pro players end up coming right through this tournament, and certainly a lot of Division I college prospects as well. But no more enjoyable time than getting together and watching the state high school hockey tournament. Are you going tomorrow at all?
No, I'm going to basketball game. Washburn.
Yeah.
Have you watched Washburn's basketball team?
I have not.
They have a 6'8".
I did hear that.
And he's going to Colorado State. 6'8". And he was shooting 3-point.
Did he stop growing yet? That's the question.
That's the question. And then they look like they got 3 other ones right behind him. Take his place next year. They're all just... Yes, Washburn. Shout out to Washburn. I saw Washburn playing.
But you're assuming
77-73 on Saturday. Washburn won. That was just the Twin Cities game.
Twin Cities game.
Yeah, it was one. Man, and the crowd was just into it. It was great to just be a part of that. The Rondo neighborhood hosted the game well.
That's cool.
Yeah, I called you that day.
Nothing I like better than you having a smile on your face.
Oh man, I was smiling. And
yep.
Yes, I coached at Jimmy Lee football. And to look at the kids that I coached, they're all grown now.
Yeah, but not like grown or like parents.
Yeah, I said, wow. But the families that were moving in the hockey tournament. Now we watched last week. It was what was it last week? Wrestling. Couple bags in. The families was quiet. Wow, the Skyway is lit up this week already.
Cool. My old partner Mike Beeson and I patrolled together. I think his grandson Alex. I think it's Alex Braun. Won the state championship. He goes to Woodbury. I think that's the last name. I think it's Alex Braun. But
in wrestling?
Wrestling, yeah.
I think we met him.
Yeah, well, he's my old partners, Mike Beeson and Carol Beeson's. I think it's his mom is Jenny. She was like 2 years old when I was working with Mike, and now that's kind of scary. She's the mom of a high schooler winning the state tournament.
Wow.
That's what happens in 40 years.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. But congratulations.
Yeah, we're meeting all the players, all the family. It's just exciting.
Cool. Are you making are you representing as well?
Very well.
Oh, okay, that's important to know.
Maybe not as well as Andre, because Andre be out there with him dancing and.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good though to see all of them here, because I'm from Ohio, as most people know, where sports, your high school sports is everything. Yeah. We don't have all these professional teams, and
Right.
Yeah,
Shakes
so-
and Greg's with Minnesota plate, Hotel, November 590. We'll go for it.
Woo.
Well, it was slow in the city, so we came out here to Maplewood. Maybe I'll just drive by the GameStop just to show you what got stuck up today, too.
Oh, that
Whoa,
shit
is there
Roseville.
something going on at the Myth today, or what? Holy mackerel, what is it?
The
Oh,
Myth.
they're not stolen. Good.
What the heck?
658 Conway downstairs.
We usually have a couple guys working on
Managers
duty
over
up
house,
here.
keep the basement door locked, and unhomed people come to the basement and wants an officer to clear the space to make sure no one's down there. Okay.
What is the occasion tonight at the Myth nightclub? We definitely got some sheriff's deputies working here. No, we're good. We're good. Hey, we're just finding out. Are those guys doing any work over there or not? Huh? Are they doing it?
I'm talking to my wife. It takes work all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about those guys over there, those off-duty guys. Hey, what's the occasion here tonight?
Are you live?
Yeah, we're live right now. What's the occasion?
It's Beartooth.
Beartooth. Okay, now, guys, I hate to ask this, but what's Beartooth?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm reading.
Is it a band?
It's a rock group.
It's a rock group?
Yep.
You got quite the crowd here, huh?
It's a busy night.
You get them all in there okay?
Oh, yeah.
Beartooth at the Myth. All right, well, I wish we had more. I wish we knew more. You want to say hi to your mom on Live on Patrol?
Hey, Mom.
No,
My mom's
yes.
in bed sleeping, so.
All right.
Go do a TikTok dance in front of me.
Well, go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, stand in front.
Get out front. Get out there.
Come on, Jesse. Man up.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
We're doing good.
Yeah?
We're looking for stolen cars, but we haven't found much. Slow tonight.
Slow night. The other night was a little too active.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Got a good point. Beartooth, huh? Well, we're gonna research that. Thanks a lot. you
All
guys.
right, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Beartooth.
Beartooth. I got it right here.
Okay. Well, what kind of music do they play?
That's all. All ages are welcome.
Beartooth. Beartooth. What the hell, Beartooth? Oh, there's 2 parking spots right there. What the heck? Trevor, you better go in there. Check it out.
You got some deputies standing right at the end of the lot. I saw them.
I know, yeah, they work off duty here. Mike Martin coordinates the off-duty work here. Under Sheriff Mike Martin, so. But usually on Tuesday nights, I don't have that many big activities. And it's pretty early, really. Later, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Beartooth Rock Band.
Beartooth Rock Band.
Well, they look the part. They got 2 new songs.
Okay.
The lead singer, I don't want a picture of him, Caleb Shomo.
Caleb Shomo.
That's the lead.
Name me 1 or 2 of their songs. In case I'm on the
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel show. And I gotta.
Let's see. We should. Oh, here we go. Songs. Might Love Myself. Riptide. I Was Alive. Stickly. Oh, Stickly.
Jeez, look it up. I mean, look at all these cars over here.
Where are
The
the
concert too. Holy moly. Well, I only got one thing to say. Somebody's making some money.
So all of these people
Yeah,
are over there.
yeah.
That
Old
place is
Coles.
packed.
Yeah, it is.
Macy's and
It
Kohl's.
looks like there must be no parking signs in another parking lot.
Clear that for us. St. Paul drove by and Gatlin Security drove by. Everyone back in the houses.
So,
Hey guys, I'm behind the vehicle. Minnesota Golf Charlie Bravo 787 southbound Fairview from University, signaling to go eastbound University from Fairview. He was blown stop signs. He has a felony warrant for a 33 offender.
well, there we go. CAD team's on one.
That guy is good.
And he's a DOC release violator. That's a good one.
Headed that way.
Copy. He's driving pretty recklessly right now. He's signaling to go northbound, blowing the red light at Fry, northbound Fry from University.
Well, there we have it.
Yeah. And that's because you left the city.
Northward through the alley on Fry. Probably gonna come out on Snelling.
Eastbound then.
Copy, just northbound.
Did you mean eastbound?
Yes, sir. Eastbound. Sorry about that.
That's you right there at Snelling and Uni. Where'd he go?
He went through the alley. He was going northbound Fry from University, and then he cut through eastbound between the alley, between the buildings.
Is it between Fry and Snelling?
Roughly a minute.
Can you hear that plate one more time? 275.
It's Golf Charlie Bravo 787. It's going to be a Toyota Highlander, newer.
Yep. Wait, the vehicle you saw was a Toyota Highlander? That plate is coming back to a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Okay, I might have ran the wrong plate then. But that guy, he was blowing the red lights and stop signs.
What color was your Highlander?
He was like a black, bluish color. Okay.
3-4 Tango. 364 Tango.
Lexington at Red Fox on an APG in the parking lot of Chick-fil-A, Black Ford Fiesta.
3-4 Tango. Clear advise with 383.
Busy. It's getting. Here it comes. Are you ready?
What?
It's gonna get busy.
I'll take that.
2127 status.
Go for it.
For last time, so go again.
2351, I'll check the crash.
Well, not really sure if there was a felony warrant or it's a stolen or just driving recklessly, but clearly that car was blowing stop signs and driving reckless. But that's one of our civilian community service officers, and he does not have red lights in his car, so he can only follow at a legal speed. So he's not really expected to keep up with. Any of these cars, that's why our troops were headed there. So if you're at the hockey tournament tomorrow, look for me. I'll be there. My son has acquired some tickets and asked me to go with him. So I'm excited about going to the tournament. We've kind of historically gone to games since he was little.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
Part of it's just meeting and seeing all the people you've known for years that have been in the hockey world, you know? That is part of the fun.
Right.
We're going down Frost Avenue now, the heart of Maplewood. Old Maplewood. We are trying hard to find a little activity for you.
Hello?
Hold on a second. Hello there. I've been sending you a text or two. Just wasn't sure if you were getting it.
So just to clarify, Abby, you had him eastbound on Snelling, and then he cut northbound on Fry, and then immediately eastbound again in the alleyway there.
So he was westbound on University and then northbound Fry through the light. And then he went through the alley between Sherburne and Fry, eastbound.
3-4 Tango 381.
Yeah, be sure that
601 to 634 is 911 open line. Female saying you have to go. Female saying I'm not leaving. Are you doing
Holly is Social Club.
someone said something about a black truck?
Would be good to look through those cars.
Yeah, I mean, if you cut
What do you think, gift card material?
down through that alleyway, so he went through that alleyway for a reason. He'd have to come back southbound and just, the path doesn't make any sense.
How's it going, partner? We're not. You don't have.
Social Club.
You don't have to leave.
Is always packed back there.
You don't have to leave. We're just checking on you.
FYI, they're not
I
very
can't speak with you. I can't look at you.
You can't look at us. We got a gift card for you.
34 Tango 31, female screaming stop and saying stop the car.
Well, he said he couldn't talk to us.
Yeah.
34 Tango copy.
Not sure why that was, but that does happen, you know.
Yeah, not everyone is going to want our gift card.
Well, a lot of people have different issues going on in life too. But I'm trying to help. Saw a homeless guy with a couple bags there sitting on the sidewalk there, and thought he'd be a good person to help. So, well, we tried.
We tried.
We tried to be kind there, but was that a huge, like 2-gallon bottle of water he had?
Yeah.
36 westbound.
That was a huge bottle.
With Mike, Sam, Kilo, 760.
10-3 Tango 31.
Well, there's a
Said he
call
bit me,
finally.
he's been touching me. And female said you're supposed to be my dad.
Okay, then that's awesome. Can you find that?
34 Tango copy.
3-4. Find that on that thing there.
31 copy. Do we know where she's at right now? I'm gonna pull up the tracking thing and see if we can figure it out.
Hang on a second.
Right, Forest.
Hang on a second.
The Forest one.
I don't know. Good question. Yeah.
4446 Clearport.
Keep this kind of quiet.
Straight there.
Actually, mute that. We're going to mute this for 1 minute, folks. All right, sorry about that.
Negative 603, I was just seeing if you left Bravo 802 now. We're Interagency.
We are,
Happy. 613, I got a Suburban here going westbound 12th at Jackson with the front passenger door open.
Are they wondering us about regions or better 94?
Copy. Westbound 12 in Jackson, passenger door open, calling it 10-3.
we got a domestic.
Victor Hotel 353, train stop here, just west of Minnesota. Copy, selling west of Minnesota on 12, passenger door open. 602,
Critical incident.
Copy, Cedar.
What'd you say?
Critical incident mode.
Critical incident what?
Mode. Pulling over at Cedar.
So just so you know, there's obviously a domestic, which could be more than a domestic, more like an assault, potential kidnapping, and Tom Center was tracking the phone, thank goodness. So sounds like somebody jumped out of the car, or the car door was open.
166, 173.
A lot of confusion as to where the victim is. Excuse me.
173.
166, 1150 Cushing Circle on an AMA on the 3rd floor by the elevator. If you take a right all the way to the exit sign, there's a person
where are
down
you gonna
walking
keep
the
heading that way?
There's a 16-year-old black male wearing a
Until
red
it's all
jacket.
sorted out. We don't know if the car that they got stopped down there is the right car.
173, go for it, homie, for floating with those numbers.
Alright. Code
Go for it, homie, slowing others.
4 at the moment, slow anybody else down. Hopefully they got the potential victim. It's not really clear if she was.
2034.
We're not really clear. We kind of muted it. We didn't want to let the boyfriend know that we knew what was going on. Cause it sounded like she might have been talking to her mom or somebody else, right, Rev? Is that
Yep.
the interpretation? There's another squad there. Meanwhile, I had the canteen men over to 94 in case you're wondering, just in case he stayed on 94, but technically this is 12th Street and this is where they found the car. Regions Hospital. Just kind of assuming that they have the female victim in the car, right, Ruff?
Right, the door was open, but they never
Didn't
said.
say if she had gotten out and was walking. I've seen that happen before where people are desperate.
532.
To the hospital. So, probably gonna go up here and turn because obviously there's
170.
plenty of cars here.
170.
We'll be clear assisted and next start for the welfare check. Or I'm sorry, call on. I think we're right.
What do you think, Rev? Is there room to the right over there or not really?
Not really.
Copy with Dispatch Assist,
Here
12
comes the
Juliet
medic.
Avenue.
506.
Hopefully they're here for this call.
Copy 2146.
Because if they're not, they're definitely blocked in. I'd say they're not. They're going over to curb. Are they going to make it?
Oh, somebody on the curb up here.
No, they're going over to curb.
No, you see the person sitting on the curb.
Yeah, looks like they're talking to her. But those medics are going to a different call, aren't they? I like to curb escape myself. I think that's a good approach. You ready? As long as there's no train coming.
Right.
Squad's near region. You still need the air.
Negative.
Negative. Copy Jackson 10-3, gonna break down the patch and heavy tack 1 as well. 21, 47, takes another agency. Alright, boys, now that we've floated east, we can go ahead and work central for a little bit. North of 94. We're gonna need a take something to DC.
So, 12th and Cedar is right down at the bottom of the state capitol, as you see.
Sounds good.
As we come up Cedar. The legislature is in session right now. It's usually a shorter session because it's an election year. Good, Rev?
Yes, sir.
We had a little debriefing Friday night after Deputy Kill got out of the hospital before he headed home. We had the whole CAT team there, pulling everybody together, right?
Yeah. Very, very emotional.
Rev was there though.
31-year-old female.
I want to have a compilation.
You can look that one up on the phone there, buddy.
Copy.
You gotta go to the bottom. It's gonna be in the ending.
516 on east.
What was that?
516 channel 3.
Yeah.
516 code. Affirmative view available for domestic 1582 Maryland. Here. 364 Tango.
Loud yelling coming from the park.
1582 East Maryland, A Alpha, Roosevelt Homes, domestic.
Hey, if you're not already in Central, if you're on the border, 700 Laurel, there's loud yelling in the park there. Rev and I are going to swing by, but if one of you is available, just off a day of Laurel dismissed.
They're all from pumps.
Squad 185.
2151 Van Dyke Street.
The contact you can dial 255 and she'll buzz you in.
Thank you.
You're welcome to have you.
Hey, Kyle, did you copy that Van Dyke call? I think 2161, isn't that the same address?
Yeah, it's an apartment building though. I don't think it's going to be the one we're thinking of.
Alright, I didn't see the caller's name or anything. Just make sure you heard it.
Caller's name is Tommy Scott.
What was the name of that?
Checking their address now.
What was the name of that Beartooth?
Beartooth, yeah.
Hey, Mike, are you working Beartooth? You sure it's Beartooth?
Working at the Myth. Concert.
Yeah, but Beartooth is playing, aren't they?
Yeah, Beartooth.
Yeah, Rev and I are big fans.
22.
Yeah, my sources tell me that you might have swung by here.
Yeah, we were looking for you guys, but they said you were eating hot dogs or something.
We were assisting a gentleman that was kind of wayward, but there's still room in the mosh pit if you want to come back. 173.
There's a lot of cars there if you add the Kohl's parking lot in.
Have you applied earlier? Right?
Yeah, there's 3,500 people here. It's sold out.
Down blocking the stairwell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 2152.
So 3,500 people at the Myth nightclub in Maplewood. Sold out for Beartooth. He didn't even know it was Beartooth, did he?
No, you had to tell him.
He said it was a concert. Yeah. Yep, Beartooth. Well, we're headed to this call. Just a loud screaming or loud yelling call, but
I don't believe this individual wants to stop for the police. I'll follow him up to Mariah here and then just let him go.
Copy, calling up to Mariah. Can I use my track?
man.
And turning on to Mariah, and
That's a
oh,
deep
looks like
voice.
he wants to pull over. All right, so we're going to be at Mariah and Summit here.
Oh, good.
Copy, pulling over at Mariah and stuff.
Well, use the
I'll
red
take another if you got one available.
lights.
Give the clock back to the 6 at Mariah and 7.
Quad 124 Tango.
275.
I can head that way from these two.
155 Jake, Holiday, friend missing person. His 15-year-old son took off after an argument in the gas station.
Reason for the stop, you're going over 90 on the freeway.
So here's the park if you want to. And then across the street over at the school. Which school is this? Is this? I know that.
Obama.
Yeah, what did it used to be?
Washington. No, when my daughter went here, it was, my daughter went to this school.
Well, keep your eyes peeled there, Ralph. The problem is, I don't know.
Webster.
St. Paul's.
Webster.
Webster, that's what it is. We're going to try to get in there. Drive through there in case someone's being attacked. Does not look like easy access for vehicles, does it, Ralph?
No, it looks like they're under construction.
Sure does. The whole school's torn apart in there.
Oh,
Remodeling the whole thing, huh?
yeah. Oh, they did close this school this year.
Throw that thing apart. St. Paul car. Coming around the other way.
Wow, they've done it.
Yeah. No, we'll just keep looking. Thank you. Did you happen to hear any screaming?
No, I don't think so.
A woman screaming in the park over there?
Like over here? No,
Behind the building? Okay.
no, I would have noticed.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember that face.
Yeah.
In case he turns off. He's involved. You just never know nowadays, do you?
Never know.
Ask these guys if they heard screaming. Nice and loud.
Hey, did you hear any screaming?
No, we just walked out too because we live in the condo that's right here. No, we didn't hear any sounds.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, but someone called and said there was a woman screaming
Oh no!
in the park. We weren't sure if it's the roundabout or over here by the school.
Well, we literally just came out like less than 60 seconds. So I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I say yet. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Thank
Be
you.
safe, guys.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
510 average build on your quality description.
Is that whole place fenced in, or can you get in there? Oh, that's a good question, right? Do we know? It looks like it's all fenced in, but you just never know, do you?
Look at your phone.
We're gonna, huh?
Look at your phone.
What?
The man was yelling, not the woman.
Oh, it's a man? Well, you got the phone.
One male unknown who he was yelling at.
173.
I think we outsmarted the fence. Don't you?
Yeah.
You got up and ran away.
We're gonna go in here.
That's north.
Check out the park.
5.
There's no sense in driving around aimlessly, but we did think there was a fence surrounding the whole thing, right?
You found the hole. The
This is
missing link.
technically the park right over here.
Yep.
So we are in the park. Now this is this Webster, the old Webster?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where we had to practice football every now and then. They fixed up old Jimmy Lee.
You realize how crazy that was to have everything fenced in except for that part, one part? I mean, I don't know if they're preventing people or cars.
As far as you want to go.
Is there a fence there or not? No. Poles, right?
Yeah, that's a fence.
There's a fence there and poles.
Name look familiar.
Can I go right over there?
Yep. That'd be your best.
Hello? Hello, anybody? Anybody there?
Okay.
Can you put all available downtown the uninhabited utility phone router, please?
Traffic 200.
Okay. What do you think, Rob?
9173.
I don't think. No, it doesn't.
I copy the medical.
Doesn't that look inviting?
No. They got to back up all the way
Yeah.
out.
We're in the area. Can you get her on the line and just have her step out so you can talk to her?
So far, still on the line with Mom. I'll tell her to step out.
Well,
Copy.
okay then. I guess we've cleared the park.
Yeah, you can tell them the park is clear. I know St. Paul is thinking, why is he out there?
I'll be on Wakefield Park.
They probably didn't know how to get in.
It's a license plate. John Extra Freight 796.
Came in the secret entrance.
Happy Wakefield Park, the East parking lot at 2202.
There's a bunny rabbit.
Well, I'm sure the residents of 700 block of Laurel can rest assured. A little bit of smoke burning somewhere. Smell that?
Yeah.
All right, let me see something on my phone. Sometimes my phone's been putting me out on calls when I'm in the proximity. So that one, it didn't do that. It's kind of strange. Every time I drive down Laurel there, right at that turn there, I think I've probably told this story 2 years ago. It reminds me of a critical incident that happened to me that you never, the memory will never go away. All right? So I see this car, following this car down Dale Street, driving reckless, south right here past Selby. All right?
117, do you want ambulance to still stand
Right here in front of me, but I'm going south on Dale.
And
so right about here, I turn the red lights on. All right?
that's before it's
The car turns the corner right here on Laurel where we were. I mean, you never forget these kind of calls.
Right.
The call turns the corner right here, and then pulls over right here, and the driver gets out of the car and starts running down the street. Now I'm parked behind the car. The driver's running down the street, and the driver is a white male running down the street. And then the passenger gets out of the car, and the passenger I recognize because it's one of two people, two twin brothers that I know from the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of a sudden I order the guy to stop running. Hey, what are you doing? And this other guy says, the other guy off the passenger side said, I've been stabbed. Well, now the guy that's running turns around and runs back toward me. Okay? I've been stabbed. All right? So now I got two guys running at me saying they've been stabbed by the other guy. All right? So now as the driver gets closer to me, the passenger then takes off running. And there's a big snow pile right here to my left.
Mm-hmm.
He dives over the snow pile. So now I figure he's the bad guy and the other guy is the stab guy. The stab guy comes up and grabs me and falls at my feet. Says, I've been stabbed. So I could tell he was fading fast. He wasn't going to last 3 minutes till the medics got there.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw him in the back of my car. Of course, that could have been a terrible decision, but it felt like the right decision at the time. I threw him in the back of my car, and I flew down to Regions. Got on the radio saying we're coming in with a stab victim. etc., etc. So they met me there. He was unconscious when we pulled there. They threw him right in the emergency room. His heart stopped. The amazing doctors at Regions got him going again. They operated. He had a nicked artery that comes out of his lungs, you know, and he lost so much blood, and so basically he survived it.
Wow.
I went to see him a couple days later, and he told me he had an out-of-body experience where he saw him, he was floating above his body when his heart had stopped, and I have no reason to doubt him. So anyhow, because I couldn't identify which of the two twins it was, we never really got that guy charged. But anyhow.
After 10, King Papa, November 395.
So, anyhow, after that, my heart rate, I was a sergeant out here in the street, my heart rate was like 180, 200. You know, I went home. It never slowed down. So I went down to the hospital. I said, I think my heart's not slowing down. The nurse looked at me and said, let me just check. So she grabbed my wrist and she yelled, I got a racer on board. Get him in. So apparently they take that seriously.
Yeah, tachy.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, tachycardia.
So anyhow, once I got in there, I got a little calming medicine. Everything was fine. But glad the guy lived, because you know it's a tough call. I know I can get him to the hospital in less than 3 minutes. It'll take 3 minutes for the medics to get here. You know, then they gotta figure out how they can get an IV in him fast enough. I don't know. I just decided that if it was me, I'd want the ride. It's a very close call, but you know, you just go up to the freeway, you jump down there, you're off. You can get there in less than 3 minutes.
Right.
So I think his name was Larry. Hope you're doing okay, Larry. But every time I turn that corner on Laurel and Dale, I think
you gotta remember it.
I can't remember if I fired a warning shot or not. I fired a few warning shots in my day, which back then were all legal. You know, I was trying to get the guy to stop, but I can't remember if that's one of the cases. So, but I do remember the bad guy driving over that snowbank.
1836 was Alpha Zebra X-ray 874.
So, Rev, what are you doing on your phone today? Are you texting?
No, I gotta check the hockey score.
Oh, hockey scores.
Let's see, bracket. I think that's what I did last time.
But you're not even going to the games tomorrow. You're going to a basketball game.
You still gotta know the scores. You work for Bob Fletcher.
State tournament.
Who won the last game?
Was it basketball at night? Maybe I can. I got tickets for the afternoon, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. So if I don't make it, should I send you and Andre the tickets?
Yeah.
And you guys go to hockey for the afternoon? Let's get to the 1 o'clock game or something?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Wear your uniform.
Yeah.
Go down there.
No score yet. Go to Montemita game. Wednesday.
It's hump day. There should be something going on.
Captain, thank you.
I meant to go down to Billy's as long as we were down there. I forgot to get by there. Yeah. Pretty quiet out here. Pretty quiet.
Pretty quiet.
Nike yellow zipper, green jeans, rear black backpack, second to be a similar description with a dark blue hoodie.
Pull up that Chick-fil-A call, dude. Out there
Chick-fil-A.
in Roseville. Maybe we'll run into the Chick-fil-A call. Chick-fil-A.
You said Roseville?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Roseville. Still North Snelling, the Chick-fil-A out there by Armour Mall.
A theft at an apartment. That must be it.
225 Snelling, number 104, systematics for a 5-year-old male consciously breathing with difficulty breathing.
Is it Cub Foods or is it Chick-fil-A? Or maybe they stole from Cub Foods, but they're walking by Chick-fil-A. Come on, Ref, give us the facts. Read the gospel.
Towards Chick-fil-A. Unknown weapons, time delay now. Both H4 Somali males. One blue hoodie, Nike with yellow zipper, gray jeans, green backpack. Number 2 with the blue hoodie.
You know what they took?
2 bags of goods. And took off toward Chick-fil-A. Unknown weapons.
Well, they're probably headed to the bus line, huh?
So this has something to do with Hennepin County.
What?
Hennepin Police. Acknowledgement received from Hennepin Police.
Well, it got transferred probably. Call probably got transferred. Well,
Case number 04043.
2 bags of items.
Yeah.
It's not too far north of us here. Since there's nothing going on this side of Larpenteur. You don't get out to Armour enough anyhow.
Right. Pat Scott is watching.
Where's Mr. 16 checking status?
16 code 4.
Code 4, 2015.
Code 4, 79 Claire, and also Claire 96.
Copy.
375, 47, Tango. Give me emergency ride. District Mail for District 2, Metro Train Station, starting mileage 67.
Copy.
I think Lou Nanny is
373.
broadcasting his final tournament this year.
Someone with a knife
Oh,
outside
really?
Trump's
That's
door.
what I've been told.
We all have to
And
record right
Lou,
now.
of course, played for the Minnesota North Stars, as did Tommy Reed. And, of course, they're great friends. But Lou Nanny's had several family members that went on to be great hockey players, grandsons went on to be great hockey players. Just, I love listening to Lou diagnose those games. I don't really want him to quit. I mean, nobody knows hockey better than Lou Nanny. We're going to miss you, Lou.
Call coming, we'll stay around. Yeah, it's going to be 3 or 4 people outside. Cops home, all males.
Something's going on the east side now, Rev, if you want to look that up. 3 or 4 males outside his house. I assume he thinks they're threatening, but... Yeah, and as we go up here, as we pass Hoy, we're going to go through the city of Falcon Heights, which the sheriff's office does police. But it's not contiguous with any of our other 6 cities. But we have been hopeful that Falcon Heights would find another law enforcement partner. So this month they're having 2 open houses. I don't know when they are. I think the first one's on before their city council meetings to try to see what the residents think about going back with St. Anthony Police Department.
They did not say that they were threatening anyone. And squad for Edna just got into a white van.
Rev, are you doing okay? Whatever.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
It's got into a white van.
Was the guy afraid of him or what?
Yeah. Was
Outside with a knife.
outside drunk.
With a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside drunk with a knife. I think that's just a little north of Clarence and Maryland there. 1300. I saw Roseville.
Only one male had a big knife.
Well, do damage. One guy with a knife.
One guy with a knife.
All right, so Rev, John or Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
We are here now. Remember the Cup Food theft?
Yeah.
I saw the Roseville car on the other side of the street. Let's assume that these suspects are trying to grab
Travel. Just to clarify, nobody was threatened with this knife.
a bus.
No one at this point has been threatened or struck.
One blue hoodie, Nike with yellow zipper.
Does not have direction of travel. Only male had one big knife.
And then the other one's got a dark blue hoodie on.
Got it.
Yeah, blue hoodie. Out the bus stops.
292.
What's that guy doing?
He opened up the door and
Well, here's the thing. If they stole 2 bags of groceries, they got to be carrying 2 bags with them, right?
Yeah, unless they set them down.
Well,
Somebody walking.
37.5. 1335, white bear number 3. Comp was just hit the head with a hammer.
Oh.
Comp has the hammer. Female walked away. Transferred to medics. No further hit.
1335 white bear. Comp got hit in the head with a hammer by a female.
613. In relationship to official. We the last call. Look at the hammer results.
1330 Fairmont.
376 off break. 375 clear.
Let's see what we got here by Chick-fil-A. People here for sure.
Copy. Just want the can in the
Well,
back.
the only thing is, if the suspects had a car, they're long gone.
Whatever wants to come.
What if they didn't?
365 runs roll that way. Copy 369. What else? Make a break.
I had a Nerf gun. Did you notice that?
No.
Nerf must be the Nerf war season again.
376 going. 360 vehicles. Might be taken off on Echo Uniform Yankee 165. Echo Uniform Yankee 165.
Echo Uniform Yankee 165. Remember that, right?
Copy vehicle might be taken off for 373. Your location.
That's the car with the knife.
Northbound Clarence from Maryland. They might be pulling into the parking lot here at the liquor store.
That's what I was thinking.
They're pulling back over. Clarence is North Maryland. Copy that. Squads are going to 1335 White Bear Avenue. Take channel 2. Squads to 1335 White Bear Avenue. Take channel 2 up.
Well.
I see your account doesn't know the female suspect's name, but if can we work in a description, please?
It's like Little Blue said.
What did Little Blue say?
Escape. You ever see the Nemo movie?
No.
You never saw Nemo?
No.
Oh, for crying out loud. Ellen DeGeneres plays
328.
Blue.
14. Suspect Julie.
I can't believe that. I'm going to force you to watch that at work. That's a classic. Anyhow, they're inside it. Just, they're inside a old ship.
328, 37.
They're being chased by a shark. Okay?
Clear from Maryland. Stop here. It's occupied times 4. It was the only vehicle that came out of that side.
And Nemo and her are trying to get out before the shark chews them up. So you're looking for ways to get out. Well, there's a hatch. Yeah, her name's Dory, by the way. You never heard of Dory?
Dora?
Dory. Dora's the explorer.
Oh.
Dory's the little blue fish. Anyhow, she's looking for a way to get out. And he says, Dory, did you find anything? And she goes, I don't know. It says escape.
283, Chris,
You get it?
Escape.
Escape, yeah. Okay. There you go. I'm a child movie expert, you know that, right?
I hear.
The shark was, AA class for sharks not to eat people, but not to eat other fish.
373, Clarence, Maryland.
That's a long story. But you really got to watch Nemo. It's one of the best classics of all time. All right, so we leave the east side, we come over to this side, and then there's a knife call over there, right?
Now there's an assault call at White Bear Avenue.
Yeah, 1300 White Bear.
Yeah.
We're not closer to that either, but... I haven't seen that movie, Ordinary Angels, yet. Because I decided I had to wait until my emotions weren't quite so peaked. But I'm going to go see it now. You're like an ordinary angel to us, right?
Right.
You are. And to a lot of people.
Hey.
To a lot of people.
We try.
And for backseaters, of course, we don't have to talk about kindness as much when we got people like Rev working for us because they demonstrate kindness. But remember, that's a huge part of life on patrol. Just be kind to other people.
Thank you.
It doesn't cost you a thing. Kindness is contagious.
Did 184 here again?
Division in 3rd with Kilo, Zebra, Charlie, 282.
Division in 3rd, 26.
So, day before yesterday, in the spirit of needing comfort food, I went to Mavericks again. And I love that place. It's legitimately the best open-faced turkey sandwich. I don't know how they do it, but their turkey is always perfect. Now, a lot of other people like their roast beef. They got like a Caribbean something there too. I don't really understand it. But I've been telling Mike for a while that lot of people don't know you're open because your sign doesn't light up. So when I was there the other day, guess what?
It's lit up.
They got the sign fixed. Huh? How about that? Now, obviously they're closed right now. It's 10:30. But I swear to God, if you want some good food, stop by Mavericks. It's I mean, I don't know how they can consistently have the best turkey in town like that. Mashed potatoes, gravy, hot dog Joe. My buddy Hot Dog Joe, he likes
he loves it.
He likes the roast beef sandwich, but there's Mavericks out in Lexington, just north of Larpenteur, and they got the sign working. There'll be a lot more people coming in here now that they know they're open.
Right. Me and Beverly came not long ago.
It's as long as we're here, I got to tell you, the thing about Mavericks is, well, they don't have fresh pies like Keys does, right? So, smartest man that I stopped down here, get a coconut cream pie. He got the apple caramel, the Keys Bakery, right there in the corner. Now, I'm not saying it was the same day as Mavericks, okay? Because I'm not saying that, okay?
5181, show me out with one that's selling in kind of review boy.
That's bar, at least the one sign works. Como Park. Are you still trying to find the score of the game or what?
Oh no, I'm looking at the calls. Yeah, the calls are interesting tonight.
Well, read some into the. Let the backseaters know what you got.
This juvenile incident.
734, code 4.
I know there's a kid out there. What time is it?
10:30.
10:30.
10:30.
22:30.
Person's not selling in kind of review boy.
Disorderly conduct on Cushing. Where's that at? Cushing.
That's over here. What's going on?
It says, oh, there's some people ordering.
So Orno's leading 2-1. 8 minutes left.
Thank you, whoever said that.
The goal is under review. Oh, apparently it's a goal. It's a goal. Thank you to Channel 45 and the KSTP television for covering these tournament games. Greatly appreciated.
026-95957.
Greatly appreciated. The Hubbard Broadcasting for the great work they do to cover these tournaments. Thank you, Mr. Hubbard.
We need to just start like we're going to a side of town, then turn around.
Maybe if we stop, problems will come to us. What do you think?
Yeah.
Problems will come to us. Remember, don't drive a trailer that's taller than 10.6 through here.
Don't think it'll work.
What's happening?
Circle. The male is trespassing loitering near the storage room on the 3rd floor. Black male, 20s, 5'10", thin build, wearing a red puffy jacket with a hood and blue jeans. Good front to back. Copy 22.
Nope. I just wanted to be careful. I didn't. This gauge we're going to turn in on here. All right, so read me the description of the guy in Cushing we're looking for.
Let's see. Black male, 20s, 5'10", thin build.
A little louder, please.
Black male, 20s, 5'10", thin build. Last seen wearing a red puffy jacket with the hood. Blue jeans, no rubbing seen.
Red puffy jacket, blue jeans. And he's supposed to be in a storage area or what?
3rd floor storage room. And they can buzz you in if you need him to.
He's supposed to be trespassed?
He is trespassed.
Yeah, we're going to let St. Paul go in the building. They're not here right now, but they were just dispatched. And you and I are going to look outside the building for when he flees. So, This is quite the complex. Very, very difficult and confusing, to be honest. But this is 1160. What's the address? 1158?
Yeah, go back on here. 1150.
50. That's the next one back over here.
Need more help on way back?
So, but the problem is he can go exit into that courtyard. We've had these situations before where they exit into the courtyard and we can't really get good eyes on inside there. But we're gonna stay outside here. Problem is he might know somebody in there that
Might let him in.
there's 1150 right there.
Yeah.
We'll just give you guys a peek at it. Anybody in there?
Nope.
And the parking lot does a loop, so if you came in a car, we're going to be able to see him. But the problem is there's also under building parking here that he could be parked in. It's a beautiful complex down here, but this whole Energy Park Drive development. You see that courtyard in the middle there?
Yeah.
You can't really get in there and walk in. The Burlington Apartments, 1150, 1160, 1170, and 1180 Cushing Drive. This Laurel game is now tied 2-2. But of course, our lives, we've been. This is just on the east side of Bandana Square. The bandana is, oh, there's somebody over there.
5165. Can you recode DKP, please?
I don't think that's our people, but the bandana is because this is an old railroad yard.
Right.
Of course, engineers used to wear bandanas, right?
Well, gentlemen, the last couple hours of the evening, what do you say we figure on the east side? Works for me. You guys can get a bit up the other. Sounds good. Copy.
Lady standing in the building.
What'd you say?
I said there was a lady standing in the doorway, but she didn't fit.
That was a lady's 1170.
Yeah.
For those of you that weren't working last night, we had a silver Corolla, Foxtrot X-ray, Edward 320, and the red CRV, Paul Boy, yellow 532. Both were moved around a little bit on the east side there last night. Asian male drivers, inspection of both of them. They're still stolen. Remember that?
Yeah, well, that Corolla was parked in front of 1080 Geranium, so I'll check that area.
That kid's a hard worker, huh? That Abdi?
Yeah.
He's a hard worker.
Westbound 694, approaching Central. With restricted number George 744. Looks like nice clear. Can you go back on the west lane? 64.
How's it going? How are you?
Hi.
I saw you guys loading. Was there a party over here today or what?
No, today was, your lights are really pretty right now.
Let me fix, I can fix that.
No, we're bringing out as Laurel.
Okay.
And we had what's called the Rockstar Installation Workshop all day today. And then from 6 until 8, the Essence had an open house.
Okay.
So everybody here got to literally experience what it looks like with a full-fledged wedding. And for people who haven't booked their weddings,
Oh, really?
who have booked their weddings. And we did it on a much down scale of only like 4 guest tables and a head guest table of like 30 people to sit at, and then cocktail tables with the vendors all the way around the entire room.
That's cool.
Did a wedding ceremony light display and disco balls galore. And
Do you have any leftover cake?
no,
copy just the
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
for the small marijuana coming.
No.
So just go back.
All right. Well, it sounds like fun.
Your car, so not to come back in the morning.
Oh, that's too bad. Was the venue good? Did you like the venue?
Have you not ever been in there?
No, I haven't.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Can I get one back?
I mean, I've been in Bandana Square, but not this venue hall.
Lowe's, he did an amazing
Copy,
job.
2041.
That's basically converting it into an entire usable wedding venue space into different categories. And half the upstairs is offices, and the other half is the bridal space.
Wow.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I'll have to get in there. Well, drive carefully. Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Thank you very much.
She had a lot of flowers.
Yeah. She did. Oh, we should get in there sometime, Rev. Take a look at that.
Yeah, I've never been in there.
Matamida is now winning 3-2. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? I know a few people that are there at the game rooting for the Matamidi. You know? 3-2 with 5 minutes left. Man, oh man, oh man. That's exciting. That is exciting.
Oh, let's check, see what the people are talking about on Live on Patrol.
Just gotta check something here for a minute here. Just hold on to that. You keep checking Live on Patrol. Well, quietly rooting for Alex Robiszewski. He's the coach of Matamidi.
Oh, okay.
So, I know him and his father for many years, so you know, it's not a diss on Orono. I just got to be, loyal to the Robiszewski family. So, Alex and his father Paul, good luck to you here in the last 5 minutes.
Yep.
Why don't you just make up a call?
Make one up.
Make one up. Make one up. Yeah. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. It's true. That's what they actually used to do on those old microphones.
Yeah.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Well, Rev, stay slow for 15 minutes. I think we'll call it a night, huh?
It's getting ready to get busy.
It's getting ready to get busy?
Copy.
173.
173.
Assistant 25. 1 BOPT.
Copy. 2236.
Energy Park.
4446. Watch the report.
2236.
Did I tell you what I got to do tomorrow morning?
No, what did I do?
Well, let me ask you this, Rev.
No. Get ready, backseaters.
Let's pass the backseaters. What are the 3 things they dislike doing the most? 3 things, backseaters, that you dislike doing the most. Okay? Because I'm not saying this is the #1 thing that I dislike doing, but it might be number 3. Okay, but you got to give us the 3 things you dislike doing the most. 3 things. And I would sure hope we would all agree that #1 in that list is having a colonoscopy, right?
Right.
Right? Okay, so that's not it. That's not what I'm doing. But you
No,
guys,
because we wouldn't be riding around tonight.
no, that's true too. But you backseaters, what are number 2 and 3 things that you hate to do?
Going to the dentist, going to the doctor.
Can we all? We need a few
Both
more.
of them got a like. Going to the dentist got 5 likes. Let's see, nobody else is responding yet. Going to work, well, you got to do that. A whole lot of people is liking going to the dentist.
That is it, okay? And we're in agreement there. Going to the dentist.
Not going to the DMV, huh?
No, going to the dentist.
Wow.
Well, thank you. Matamidi just went up 4-2 on an empty net goal.
Oh, I meant to tell you that.
Yeah, thanks.
2 minutes left. Yeah, somebody said going to the in-laws' house.
During the holidays. Oh.
Somebody said watching the Green Bay Packers play the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, that is painful. You got that right. You got that right. I guess Cousins is going to get traded, huh? That's the latest rumors?
That's the latest. Atlanta.
Well, glad we're all in agreement about the dentist being number 2.
Yeah, it's up to 18 likes. Going to the in-laws has jumped up.
I like going to my wife's mom and dad's house because Well, first of all, Debbie, her
5'3", must be
her sister always cooked 5'3", maybe 5'2". I don't know.
No, score 5'3".
Is it? Okay. But Debbie always cooks. The whole family cooks. So, but when you go to the in-laws, you don't have to clean all the dishes.
Right.
Come on, let's get that straight.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to everything in life. That's what I tell all my kids. Pros and cons.
Lincoln Henry Paul, 304, Long Lake Road, Big Lake Circle.
Long Lake Road, what's the rest?
Big Lake Circle.
Big Lake Circle. Never heard of that street. That's one of the few I've never heard of. University Avenue. I don't know what it cost to put the green line in. Probably was only $1 billion. They're talking about $2 billion for the shuttle for the light rail from downtown to the airport.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what they're going to do with all these empty buildings.
Well, you know, the developer did buy a big chunk of this. He's going to develop a restaurant place area for people coming to the soccer games.
Right.
So that's going to be fun. If you build the right combination of restaurants, bars,
it'll always be thriving.
You got to have parking.
Right.
You got to have parking. Then you add a sports venue on top of it, and it's even better. But people will come if there's critical mass.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing: safety. They're not coming if they're going to get carjacked.
Yep.
Or robbed, or whatever it might be. Provide a level of safety. And to be frank, over here on our side of the river, we're doing that pretty good. I mean, we're, for the most part, you can tell when we drive around, things have calmed down a lot.
A whole lot.
Calmed down a ton. Granted, some of our kids living here have moved to Minneapolis. But I'm proud of the level of safety we're able to provide. In fact, I'm pulling statistics on crime for the first 2 months this year. Because clearly, some of these crimes have dropped off dramatically. And since the new catalytic converter law took effect last August, we've had far fewer catalytic converter thefts too.
Right. Just imagine I had a Mitsubishi for a whole month.
I know. Dino got hit twice. It's crazy, man. Just crazy. Well, we are going to do one sweep down West 7th Street. See all the fans that are bailing out of the Civic Center. Make sure they stay safe. And there will be lots of them.
Lots of them.
Although the Class A is never quite as crowded as the Class AA, but it's pretty. I'm sure it'll be a good crowd. A lot of good hockey. Sometimes, you know, some of those little towns got amazing teams. Well, Hermantown, War Road. I mean, they always got some amazing players. I used to give St. Thomas a run every year in that section in the old days. I'm happy for Cretan that they made it there back there.
Yeah, they made it back. Trying to go hockey and basketball.
Cretan?
Yeah.
They got potential of making it both.
They're the number one seed in our section.
In that section?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'll be on to 467 Ivy if there's a squad available to assist with evidence questions.
316, I can go.
Should we stop at McDonald's again, Rep?
No.
Okay.
No. We'll be ate all.
You know, I didn't make it home tonight, but my wife ordered me one of my favorite meals.
And you ate at McDonald's?
Well, the problem is I didn't get home to eat it, so I had to eat something because I was at work late. Kyle Meeston and I were working on some administrative items down at work, and so she ordered. She got delivered to the house. Famous Dave's. Famous Dave's. You like Famous Dave's,
yes.
Right? Famous Dave's got some great food, but they used to have a Cajun chicken sandwich there, and they don't have it on the menu anymore. But if you ask real nice, they'll make the chicken sandwich Cajun. It's a little blackened Cajun spice. Why are you laughing? It's important. It's anyhow with a little touch of onion ring on there too. and those big fries.
And it's sitting at home.
You get beans on the side if you want.
Welcome.
That's why I didn't eat much of McDonald's. So, yep, that's what's home in the refrigerator. Famous Dave's Cajun chicken sandwich. All right, let's go see Xcel Energy Center, home of the greatest high school hockey tournament in America, and also the Frozen Four is coming here too, right?
Yeah, and you know, in Minneapolis right now is the Big Ten women's.
Big Ten women's. That's all sold out.
All sold out.
They all want to see that woman from Iowa shoot the threes.
And she shoots them.
They say she's changed the game because she's such a great shot. Well, I guess if you can shoot threes, then you can play for any team in the world, right?
I don't know if she's changed the game. She's raised the level of the game.
Yeah, but I mean,
the women's game for sure.
Changed the profile. Changed.
Did she beat Pistol Pete?
Is that a Matamina shirt?
Yep.
Go Zephyrs!
Yeah.
All right. Great to see people having fun in downtown St. Paul. Here they are. You can see them all walking.
Yep, there they are.
Leaving the game early.
Look at all those people walking.
Well, and it had the big rush hasn't even started yet. Okay. Congratulations, Matamina, Alec Robiszewski, Stan Paul. They're just bailing out. The officers have not yet stopped the traffic. So, here we go. A lot of them. Reeds will be busy. Holiday Inn, Wild Bills, Oxbow, Truck Park, Casetas. Tomorrow night will even be busier. Only because the larger the schools are, the bigger the attendance. The way Minnesota works is the largest, well, I shouldn't say largest, 64 teams are in the AA. And usually it's based on school enrollment size, but you can petition to go up or down.
Right.
If you want to be in a smaller, but you got to wait, or you want to be upper. So.
Looks like there was a LPR hit in that community, according to 35th Street between Bright and Aldrich in Minneapolis for that silver Corolla.
Must be wearing white shirts for, I'm not sure. I'm going to figure that out. Those white shirts, see there? They must for one team or the other. I don't know if that's Orono or Matamina, but we'll have to figure that out. It's good for people to feel safe. You know, we even turn our rear lights on, let them know there's police officers here. You know, I just face it, a lot of people come in from the suburbs or from outstate. They're never 100% certain.
Is that in North Minneapolis or South?
How they feel about going into the city. So our goal is to make them feel safe.
Right.
It's the goal of all St. Paul.
Just the south part of uptown.
Well, they're having fun.
456 traffic. Route 9 in Glen Ridge with Kenny Paul Norrell 350.
Who is this on our backside?
Why?
I think it's that homeless lady.
Somebody dancing over there or what?
Yeah.
Homeless person or not?
I think so.
Well, there is that one girl that lives down here on this corner.
Yeah, she doesn't have on shoes.
No shoes?
Just socks.
Okay, 14, did you copy?
34 copy.
Thank you.
You getting cold, Rob? It's trying to heat up.
Yeah.
And you can roll your window up and greet all the humans.
Humans are.
312,
They trying to go home.
Protected party is not at the address of the respondent, and referencing an
Hey, you didn't see the roll down that far.
Yes, resident cop for.
Yeah, you make their day when you turn the lights on.
Huh?
You turn the lights on, you make their day. They're comfortable.
Well, how are you? Good, were you at the game or not? No, just came down. Nice to see you guys again. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Say hi to Rev.
Hi.
Hopefully we're done with winter, huh?
I think so.
Hopefully we're done with winter. I would like that. You too, thank you. I wonder who's got the white shirts on. There's one side of the equation that has white shirts on. Must be like a whiteout, huh?
Must have been a whiteout.
It's a whiteout. Well, look at your phone here. Someone's going to tell us who the whiteout team was. Because... It's 46 degrees here, in case you're wondering. You know, usually every hockey tournament, within 3 days before or after, we get a major snowstorm. So this is very unusual not to have a major snowstorm. It's the first couple weeks in March are traditionally a lot of moisture.
2165.
All right, who had on the white t-shirts today?
Our place 2364. I'm much closer. Thanks for helping. Just 183. Showing out the mail. Selling a piece.
A lot of cars pulling out of here. People going to their cars.
180.
And they are safe. We're at 7th and Chestnut, folks. Kind of the center of a little 7th Street business strip here. Tom Reed's is a block down on our left.
I'm thinking that's the amount of meat I had on the white. Yep, amount of meat I had on the white.
Really?
Shirts. Yep.
Okay, you know, I hate when we guess.
Yeah.
My wife should know, right?
Right.
So see if she sent
Bravo
us.
0840.
Give me 164 arriving.
Oh, that's a Zephyr. Yeah.
Nothing to be ready.
People must have left early.
Well, some of them leave. If you're not there for the Orno Matamita game,
Right.
you don't stay. But there's a lot of people. That big parking ramp over behind us. A lot of people parking. I mean, a lot of people come to the restaurants before the game.
Right.
But
Oh, you remember we worked it 2 years.
11:08. You know, we can see that to our left. You can see car after car. Those cars are coming out of the Civic Center parking ramp.
Yeah.
And there's just car after car after car bailing out of here. So, I mean, it's pretty much non-stop.
34 Tango 34.
I love to watch people have fun. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I just love it. I love to watch people have fun. And that's what this is
And
all
they're
about.
so relaxed because they're comfortable.
Yep.
Copy code 4. 2309.
All right, well, let's
This is Launch Channel 1 to Bridge.
assume this is going to be okay here. And do a little loop-to-loop. Say hi to the Tom Reed's group there. Greetings.
Burger Moses.
2164. Where's Lodge UTM?
Copy 239.
So right there in front of us is the X Energy Center, home of the Minnesota Wild and venue of some amazing tournaments. Tomorrow night there won't be an empty seat in the house for Thursday night's game, and Friday night's semifinals of the AA. Those two games packed. You can't buy that ticket right now. Friday. Some people say it's easier to watch on television anyway. Friday night semifinals. Some of the greatest games of all time have taken place in Friday night semifinals. 4 overtimes, you know. It's just so fun to watch. And I don't know how the flow is going, but usually the hockey hair competition is in full swing too, right?
Oh, yeah.
See who's got the best hockey hair. There will be a video at the end. Now, one guy was going to quit doing that, but I think he got called out of retirement to keep ranking the hockey hair, right?
Right.
He videotapes them when they get introduced for their first game, and then he does some ratings and gives them some different names.
The address change to 1360 St. Pauletta.
Copy.
1011.
Take a swing through your place. St. Paul Hotel there in front of us. Rice Park. Maybe those blue lights are for law enforcement. What do you think?
Probably.
Should we just go with that?
Yeah.
Just go with it. Memento.
Squad 124, advised with 128.
Copy, 2212.
Metro Transit, as always, is out here working the Metro Transit station.
They took the steps down. I mean, the seats down today.
Seats, which seats?
They used to sit right here on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Looks like there's some construction going on.
Yeah, they took the wall out.
Did they open the door to the Skyway yet or not?
No.
Okay.
But they took away the seating area. Gray duck.
Yeah, the county attorney's office has moved out of that building over to their, by you guys, right?
Yeah, in this on this corner.
Yeah.
Like up
And the Victory Ramp over here, corner of 5th and Wabasha, right? How do you get in? What's the main door? Right there? That's the door to the county attorney's office?
New county door.
360 or 300?
360.
It's hard to read that number.
4456 Tango traffic. Lower Afton and Century with David, Robert, George. 253.
One Toyota, copy on route. Rochester, Sergeant Copy, 1949 University Avenue, Unit 207 for an SIP. Holder's 24-year-old daughter just lit her wrist.
That's never good.
124, next.
Got it. And 120 looks like. Copy. And 120 looks like she used that 911 if she still has it.
128, copy.
Usually. We'll be on the clock. Range on 1218.
Yeah, there's some theater activity down here too lately, which is great. A lot of people I see coming out of some of these theaters.
Yeah. What was the one over
Chelsea
here?
Cutler was
Squad
playing.
124.
The Fitzgerald was right in front of us. It was kind of back earlier.
Was it?
Yeah.
My apologies, disregard.
Copy, 2050.
And then that place, Amsterdam, what is that? Is that a bar or something? They had a line of people.
Yeah. Well, I think they have bands playing in there too.
I mean, they had a line all the way down the street.
Yeah, you know, the thing about downtown St. Paul is making a comeback because it's safe.
Right.
You know, you saw those people walking there. They're safe down there. It's a good thing. It's a good team effort to create a better environment down there. Well, Rev, what do you got to say? What are you going to say? Say goodnight to the backseaters. We got to go. I got to get home. I got to find. Well, you know what I got to do. I got to get my teeth ready for the morning. You know, everybody does. They're that. They double floss. You know, right?
No, you got to go home and eat.
Huh?
You got to go home and eat.
Oh, that's right. I got to eat that famous days first.
Famous days
Famous
first.
days. Holy mackerel! I should call my wife and make sure it's still there. Rocco didn't eat it. You know, Rocco loves chicken. That's his favorite human food. Rocco. Whenever you get chicken, you gotta give him a little. What you gotta do is put a little piece on top of his dog food, and he'll eat a little piece, and then he'll decide to keep eating the dog food.
Wow,
He's a good dog. Good dog. Well, we haven't had any cars flee.
Yeah, not tonight.
Nope.
Well, I don't have to go home and eat. I just need to go home and
Sleep.
sleep.
You were busy today.
Yeah, we had a good day. Me and Moody trying to make sure everything's together as we transition, go from one season to the next.
We also get a phone number
Because we
for
don't think we're going to get the snowstorm.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
So you got to get ready.
128.
It's a big question. When did you take your snow tires off?
Yeah.
Copy.
I think it's time to put the coats away and
Thank you for everything you did all winter.
yeah. And if by chance we get cold, we got a few things sitting there ready to go. And Sergeant Scheller told me today, make sure you tell them you don't need no more coats. We can wait the next year. But somebody else told me this is the smartest time to buy for next year.
Well, there is that.
Yeah. So
You didn't have to store the stuff.
do like Jennifer, my elf. She just puts them in her house in the closet.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, backseaters, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll Pat and I will be out Friday. I'm not going to promise that I don't have a TV in the car Friday to watch the semifinals for that last game that probably won't get going until 8:30, quarter to 9. It all depends, of course. It's possible I might even ask Pat just to handle it himself till it's going, because if White Bear makes it to that final game on Friday night, I will have to watch White Bear. root on the Bears. Because, like I said, a lot of those kids played with Bobby when he was little, and I had an affinity for some of those kids on that team. So that's all we got.
That's it.
Thank you. Tune in Friday. I don't know if Pat will be out tomorrow or not. It's possible he'll be out.
Fire, shots fired up. I'm hit. Shots fired. Starting medics. Officer down.
Pain and just mine. Vehicle's fleeing now.
They just missed their hands in her hair.
Pain and just mine.
Eastbound, just mine to Greenbrier. We lost sight of it. It's going to be a blue sedan, possibly a Honda Accord.
It's going to be a Sonata.
Be blue sedan, possibly Honda Accord.
Oh, here we go. We good. This is how fast things change in this job. One thing to the other.
Copied that.
Copy. 720, cancel 266.
Well, we got to think ahead. We got to think ahead
Copy,
here, Pat.
266,
It can go up and over. It's probably faster than over, but it could work its way back downtown if that was our car.
You're running. There's a more vehicle pending right now. It would be southbound Greenbrier from Sims.
Time to work this one.
Work this one on channel 3.
Copy that. Let's see southbound Greenbrier from Sims.
They're both on 3, but the painted uranium one.
Last seen south on Greenbrier from Sims, a dark blue. He said possibly Honda. We're thinking possibly Hyundai.
23 in a block.
They'll do this and go to Cayuga. So, okay.
Copy that. And caller said it was going to be 3 males. Broke out the window. One of them is a male. Appears to be 16 years old.
Copy.
All right.
Yeah, I like the Cayuga idea.
There's a lot of traffic out here, even though there's no crime, Pat.
Well, crime seems to be picking up.
Well, thank you again to the St. Paul Public Works employee that donated.
Can you clear the fire
because there's no certainty that we would have been back able to find him later when Rev and I were working. So this.
And 218, 225, and 214. Copy, you guys are all around to suspicious.
Could go 7th Street.
Color
I like Cayuga.
Order around 2200 hours. Name on the order is please, and I don't want to be held hostage.
I got it here. Hey, this is King 141.
Copy 3-1.
Eastbound 7.
Yeah, I should have chosen by
Yeah.
but this is okay. We'll catch up to it.
Still going.
Tell them to go on the main.
Hey, this is King 141. Attention roll.
Yep. Sheriff says go to the main.
2770, I'm behind that vehicle, Mr. Eastbound. 7.
Which speaker is that on? I know, but which is because it was better before on your other one.
I'm gonna put this on, okay?
Yeah. All right.
Now we're going south on Hope.
That means pull over, really. Really means pull over. Just get out
And
of
we're going to be going west on 6.
He's headed for the highway.
303 on that. Now we're going to be going
Katie, did you run the plate?
I want to hear what he says.
south on Maple.
Okay, good. That's good. Lower the gate.
Through 5th. Speed 24.
Comes back in the old plate. Great Honda Accord.
We're going back for 7th on base.
Okay.
Metro Station 28, birthday road 2, vehicle out of storage lot.
North on Bates.
No.
Keep on good.
Yeah, I need to get to the freeway route.
On Raya, southbound.
Squad drone 8 to 303. We're not pursuing. We lost eyes on it. I think it's county. Thank you. Through, sir. We're going to go east on Conway at the rec center.
He's on Conway at the rec center.
Passing arcade. Passing field. Still eastbound. Speed's 30. South on Mendota. Now east on Euclid.
He's on Euclid.
Fire, shots fired up. I'm hit.
Shots fired. Calling at 10-3.
I'm out of it. All can pursue that car. 2 squads.
What's your location?
Rifle, passenger. Where's the deputy?
Where are you?
905 Euclid.
Do you need medics? Yes, starting medics, please. Starting medics, 905 Euclid. Officer down.
I think I'm fine. I just got hit with some shrapnel. 310 Tango, I'm out with them.
Number 1, I'm almost on scene. Has my AMA for a different car. 905 Euclid.
Deputy's good. We're checking them. We're out with them. Set up a perimeter in the area. We're good on scene.
shut Euclid down. 1 block east, 1 block west. Just keep medics coming until we're checking all right now.
Is the suspect caught on scene or gone?
It's gone. It went eastbound last known location. So right now, let's just keep Euclid shut down. We don't need any more squads.
Shrapnel in the vest, he said.
Try it down there for him.
He wants to, yeah.
Hi, how you doing, man?
How's it going, Mr. Boone?
How you doing?
I'm not an issue. You don't have to worry about me. Please be concerned with what you're looking at.
No, I know. So they're looking for stuff. So if you could just stay here, we want to make sure that we find what we're trying to find.
Did an officer get hit?
No.
No? Okay.
We appreciate it. Just for now, thank you.
After actually seeing what happened, we just want to preserve evidence. Set up a perimeter until we can determine where the suspect vehicle may be and if they fled or got out onto a path.
Suspect vehicle fled eastbound on Euclid. The description that we have is a blue sedan, possibly a Honda Accord. We don't need any more squads at the scene except to set a perimeter around Euclid so that we can preserve the firearm with a long rifle. Go fled eastbound on Euclid.
Sorry, I understand I went to black screen. My apologies for that.
West to the east.
We had a lot going on here at one time, as you know, but Deputy Kill is okay.
Copy. We'll have medics come from to the west from the east. WH to the back of the cruising.
303 again. We do not need any more cops at the scene.
Odie, where'd you
Information
park
for all
yours?
squads responding.
You're back?
We do not need any more squads at the scene. 101.
Copy. Just get the part about nobody on scene.
So, anyhow, he was fired at, long rifle as he was in the chase.
Gathering more information on the vehicle that fled eastbound and possibly south.
One of the rounds struck the car, came in, left some shrapnel, might have even hit him, it came through the hood.
221, split around to that person. Do we have a better location? Yeah. 120 again.
Our cop out at Euclid here. The vehicle going
Oh, this is some conspiring.
165. Case alert.
Case number 037271. 037271. On 4th
It's all
Street.
about
Office
perception
in
about-
Chevy Malibu. If officers want to speak with them, we don't have a good location at this moment. Possibly right on Forest.
About Fletcher.
630 Tango. We'll start heading to 4th and Forest there. We just need one more squad moving towards it. 630 Tango in the area.
Copy. 228 Tango.
That's the one on the outside,
Forest.
228 Tango in the area, 4th and Forest.
So already figured out how to weave this story.
Copy at 2302. Still holding at 10-3.
61 on 3, dispatch can take that, please.
228 Tango. The address given to the comp is going to be 957 Euclid. Copy at 2301.
0495 EOT.
Copy at 2302. Still holding at 10-3.
61 on 3, dispatch can take that, please.
228 Tango. The address given to the comp is
Not a casing.
957 Euclid.
We just see the cars that
Tango shows around to that one, that address.
That found a casing, I guess.
228 Tango, just squad just short up in the area.
Doesn't look like a pistol round.
Lock it down here. 120. And copy the updater squad still needed.
Checking. 61. Copy all squads. 120. Squads can clear. Oh, let me take it.
Copy.
23.
310 Tango.
310 Tango, go ahead.
We did recover a couple cases here.